The hype in Cleveland isn't creeping in quietly. It's thundering through the front gates, rattling windows, and shaking off decades of failure and frustration. At the heart of this storm is Shador Sanders, a fifth-round draft pick whose name commands attention, and whose grind silences doubters. This isn't your typical feel-good training camp story where a rookie shines for a week, gets a few claps, and fades back into the developmental shadows. No, this is a cultural earthquake, a football revolution in cleats and shoulder pads. The now viral clip of Shador working alone in the rain didn't explode because it was cinematic. It exploded because it was real. No flashy trainer yelling cues, no camera crew setting up angles, just soaked gloves, wet turf, and a quarterback laser-focused on perfection. In a league obsessed with optics, that video wasn't part of a media campaign. It wasn't staged or sponsored. It was raw, unfiltered obsession. That moment ignited something Cleveland hasn't felt in years. A question they've been too afraid to ask. What if the most prepared, most talented, and most locked-in quarterback on the roster isn't the one with the biggest paycheck or the most headlines? What if it's a rookie who was raised not just to play the game, but to master it at every level? Inside the Browns facility, that buzz has gone from whisper to reality. The veterans feel it, the coaches feel it, the fans, they're screaming it. Shador's not waiting his turn, he's taking it. That video, now etched into every Browns fan's brain, was never supposed to exist. It wasn't a PR stunt. It was captured accidentally by a team assistant who stayed late and saw something unforgettable. Shador Sanders, alone, soaked, methodically repeating footwork drills and ripping passes into the wind with surgical accuracy. No noise, no flexing. Just a player obsessed with mastery. The kind of commitment that doesn't show up in pressers but always shows up on Sundays. And the most impressive part? He didn't want anyone to see it. He wasn't performing. He was preparing. And when the staff shared the clip internally, things changed. Coaches perked up. Players started arriving earlier. Because if your quarterback is in the storm at midnight, what's your excuse? But effort doesn't win jobs. Results do. And this is where the myth turns into metrics. In camp, Shador Sanders is lighting it up. A 75% completion rate isn't just impressive. It's elite, especially for a rookie adjusting to NFL speed, working with second-string receivers, and facing live defensive pressure. These aren't controlled 7-on-7 sessions. These are full-speed, full-pads reps, red zone situations, tight windows, blitzes flying, and yet he's thriving. He's hitting throws before receivers finish their breaks. He's diagnosing defenses pre-snap and calling audibles like a seasoned pro. He's making it look effortless, and that's what scares people. Even more wild? He's doing all of this without first-team reps. No top-tier weapons. No hand-picked play designs. He's working with scraps and still carving up NFL defenses. Imagine what happens when he gets chemistry with the starters. When the timing gets tight. When Stefanski finally stops hiding what everyone already knows. Shador isn't just earning reps. He's changing the entire quarterback conversation in Cleveland. That shift is already happening. Quietly, yes, but undeniably. Coach Stefanski, typically calm and cautious, is adjusting. What started as development reps have become full-on evaluations. That's not just semantics, it's momentum. The team is watching. The vibe in the locker room has changed. Offensive linemen respect him. Receivers want to run with him. Running backs know he makes their job easier by adjusting protections and reading safeties like a vet. He's not just under center, he's orchestrating an offense. And here's where Shador truly separates himself. Leadership. He's not loud. He's not performative. He doesn't need to be. His work speaks volumes. Watch the sidelines after he throws a pick. No heads drop, no frustration, because they believe in him. They know he'll answer back. That kind of trust, it can't be faked, and it can't be bought. It's earned, one rep at a time. Upstairs, the front office is in a delicate position. Deshaun Watson has a massive contract and a complicated past. Kenny Pickett is trying to prove he's more than a stopgap. Dylan Gabriel is raw and inconsistent. Joe Flacco is, well, a relic. And now, this fifth rounder from Coach Prime's household is outperforming them all. That's not just uncomfortable, It's threatening, but you can't hide performance. Shador is forcing their hand with every perfect throw, every precise read, every moment he leads the offense like it's already his team. Outside the walls of the facility, the media narrative is more cautious. Because of his last name, Shador Sanders doesn't just get to be a quarterback. He's a story, a symbol, a spotlight magnet. If he succeeds, it must be because of privilege. If he fails, it must be entitlement. The bar isn't just higher, it's moving constantly. But Shador? He's been living under that microscope since childhood. He's used to it. He's not cracked by the pressure. He's been forged by it. He wasn't raised to be a celebrity. He was raised to be a signal caller. While other kids watched cartoons, he was watching all 22 film with NFL mentors in the kitchen. His dad didn't hand him anything but expectation. And the irony? That very legacy, the one critics use against him, is what molded him better than any quarterback in this class. This isn't a kid who got hot at the right time. This is a technician who's been in training for this moment for over a decade. Look at Cleveland's quarterback history. It's a carousel of false hope, from Johnny to Baker to Deshaun. But now there's a rare clarity. A fifth-round pick is bringing balance. When Shador steps in, the chaos calms. The rhythm returns. The players believe. And that's the most dangerous thing for everyone else in the room. He's not just outplaying them, he's outbelonging them. Stefanski hasn't made it official, but the signs are clear. More red zone snaps, more first-team looks, less leash, more trust. He's not protecting Sanders, he's testing him. And Shador? He keeps passing. Because this isn't the story of a lucky rookie. This is the result of 15 years of preparation. While other quarterbacks were learning the game, Shador was studying its architecture. Pressure doesn't rattle him, it fuels him. And now Cleveland stands at a crossroads. They can play it safe and stay in the cycle of mediocrity, or they can embrace the quarterback who's been earning this every day in the dark. Forget contracts, forget narratives, forget legacy spin. Watch the tape, watch the team, watch the man. Shador Sanders isn't next. He's now, and he's not asking for a chance. He's proving why he deserves one. The Browns can either ride this wave or get buried by it. Because greatness doesn't wait. It shows up at midnight, in the rain, visor down, throwing darts into the wind, whether you're ready or not. If you believe Shador Sanders is the real deal, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more hard-hitting football content every single week.